Hey everybody, Taylor White Broker here with Keller Williams. I'm coming at you for your market update this month. Some interesting market statistics came out for September. Obviously the data is not here for October just yet because it's October 31st today, so happy Halloween. You guys will be seeing this a day later. But anyways, the existing home sales for the entire nation are down about 2%. Other than the Northeast region. So really interesting, right? So the Northeast region actually had seen a little bit of an uptick. So it's interesting because we're seeing a little bit higher demand in the Northeast than other parts of the country. So I think that's a little bit interesting, something to know that we're not really seeing the effects of most other places, and something to know as well about Vermont in particular is even throughout 2006 to 2009 and 10, we really didn't see as much of that large margin of percentages differences when it came to prices of home selling, how many people were selling their home because they were in financial distress and so on and so forth. We didn't really see as much of a hit as a lot of other places did. So just keep in mind, a lot of Vermont's economy stays local, and that's something to consider when you're thinking about these things. Also, pending home sales though rose about 1% last month, with the Northeast having the largest monthly gains. So that's also interesting too. So what does that tell us? A lot of people are still coming to the Northeast region and really enjoying being here. So a lot of unique, interesting information. And I know the hot topic is, what are the rates doing? Obviously, I'm not a mortgage broker, but rates right now are anywhere between 8 to 8.5. That was as of this morning, so that's super interesting. So it's really, I would say really expensive to buy, but my comment to that, to anyone thinking about buying right now, is there are so many buyers sitting on the bench line right now waiting for those rates to drop. And as soon as they do, they're going to be willing to step back into the market and be competitive. You are better off to secure your asset now, refinance once you already have the asset, so that way you're not competing for it, rather than waiting for the rates to drop and being up against 5 or 6 people. So as a buyer in the market right now, yes, may you be paying a higher interest rate than what you would have seen 2 years ago? Absolutely, because that's something we will probably never see again. So take 4% interest right out of your head, because it's not even normal. Anything below 4.5 wasn't even normal pre-pandemic. And think really, if you fall between the 5 to 7% range, you're probably in a good place for a rate. So secure the asset now is what we're telling our buyers. Secure it now, refinance when the rate drops, so then that way you're not overpaying. And if you don't have the ability to be competitive, pay over asking, waive an appraisal, not have inspections, things like that, now is your time to step into the market, because you don't have to be competitive if you're not up against other people, because there's not a lot of buyers out there shopping. And as far as sellers go, it's now more than ever, more than important that we are pricing accurately, and we're making sure that we're having all of the things together for the home, and the presentation is 100% on par, to ensure that the buyers that are looking right now, they're pretty serious, because the ones spending this amount of money really want the home, and they're probably in a situation where they need a place. So there's more desperation in line. So with that, we really need to make sure that the property is turnkey and ready to go, because we don't have 20, 30, 40, 50 buyers lining up as we did just a few short months ago. So things have changed very quickly, but all kind of in either one's favor. It depends how you look at the side of the coin, but we're here to help make sure that we can meet your goals. You know where to find us. And as always, thanks for your support.